G'day gamers, Ranger Tony here, back with more Battle Brothers, the Legends beta mod on Twitch. I almost feel like I want to start this campaign again because it's actually feeling like it's too easy at the moment. But the problem is, every time I've played this offline, my berserker gets killed within the first fight or two, no matter what I do. So yeah, we're probably not going to start again, but let's see where we're at. So we've got our party of 17. I'm also, I don't know, I don't feel 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So we could have 18 people. I feel like this formation is no good, because once we hit combat, my archers can't attack the troops that are attacking here. The archers, if they're right here, and there is, well, let's do it back that way. Let's say these guys are the enemy, and this is my front line. Anyone back here, an archer, can shoot at usually those 3 characters there. This archer would be able to shoot at those 3 opponents over the shoulder of the person in front of them without a problem. But if they're one step back, then there's a chance that they're going to hit their companion. So with these guys here, if they all have opponents in front of them, my archers try and target those opponents, there's a chance they're going to hit the front line guys instead. So I'm not entirely happy with that formation. And so what I'm sort of thinking, well, actually maybe what I should do is go and load up another formation. But let's get these level ups done first. What have we got here? Efficient packing, relentless, debilitate, steadfast, taunt, and spare parts. I think we're going to take steadfast, and then we'll take that and that and that. And then for this guy, he's got staff block, dire wolf, relentless, resilient, steadfast, efficient packing, true believer, taunt, stable shoveler. But doesn't that already... Hay Baler gives you 12 melee skill and plus 25 damage when using... And then this one gives you extra damage when using those. Well, we do get some of that in the... I don't have to use pitchforks. I can use this pike. We just don't get the full benefit of it. So we're going to take that. Although it seems like the best option is to give him a pitchfork, really. But yeah, I just don't feel like this layout is really quite right. If I go into formations and I pick a second formation here, see, this is the thing I don't like about the formations, is as soon as you do that, it strips everybody. And I've got to remember who was in what positions and who had what gear on. I wish I could copy an existing formation, but I guess now's a good time to do it. So let's see, we have T options with that and that over there. So let's look at that. Let's put T options, which, trying to think which one. I'm trying to see if I can. Let's move everybody down to the back line. Okay, so T options. So you guys can all move down there like that. So T options was there. I'm going to put him there, right on this very edge. And he's got that and that and that. He's easy. Or he is easy if I give the gear to the right person. T options. That. No, not that. Where'd the other one go? There. That. Right. Formation 1 then. Who have we got next? Arn the eunuch. Well, actually, I think I'm going to take Jasper, and he's got padded leather armor on basic mail. Okay, so Formation 2, stash. We want, well, Arn the eunuch is going to go. No, Arn is going to go there. So let me just lay the people out first. Maybe that's the best option. So let's have a look. We've got Arn, followed by Centauro, Conductive, and MWHA. So let's do that. Arn, followed by Centauro, Conductive, MWHA, and then Espen and Hermescent. No, back to there. And we're going to rename this formation 2 lines and see if that's any better. So we said it was Hermescent, and Espen. Okay. So what I want to do is move all of those guys maybe like that. Maybe actually, let's do this. So we've got enough room to put, say, maybe 2 more people here. So if we go and have a look, who was in our second line, I'm going to put Lady Jocelyn and Emmeline, I think, in the first line. So let's go and do that. So let's put Emmeline there and Lady Jocelyn there. So then the rest of our back line is going to be Jasper and Egbert. Where are we? Back to here. So actually, what we probably want is something like Jasper is far on this side, and it was Bernard, I think, was on that side. Yeah. And then we've got Egbert, we'll put him sort of in the middle. But we've got Cinthoris, Burnell, Rajan, Amy, and Haken. Okay, let's see if I can remember that. So, Haken and Amy. Cinthoris was this side. Burnell, Rajan, and I sort of said Egbert in the middle. So, yeah, I think that actually will work. So what I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to move these guys to the bottom first. The reason is that I've got to remember that these guys are my various archers. These guys are pikemen. So what we'll probably end up doing is the one other person that we hire will be another archer, and they'll fill in that slot, and we might only just stick it out at an 18 troop for a while and see how that goes. So let's see if we can't. Arn had the leather lamellar with a hand axe and one of those copper green helms, so he had like that. He had that, and then he had that as his main weapon, and believe he probably... No, he had that armor right there. And then he had a shield. So we'll give him that one for the moment. Centauro. That's not what I wanted. I didn't want to sort items. I want to go back to the formations. Centauro had the green swordman armor, short sword, and that special helmet. Very good. And a bundle of javelins, but that's fine because there's only one bundle of axes. So Centauro had that, and was it that one? No, it was that helm, the legendary one. And we'll give him a shield, and he's got a short sword, and he's got a bundle of javelins. So he's all set up. And if we have a dog, he's the one that has a dog. Lady Jocelyn, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so she's got the tabard, the battle standard, a traveller's sash, and the closed coif. So she gets the closed coif, she gets that, she gets that, and where's her weapon? There. All good. Then we have conductive. Conductive has got the leather lamella, or the leather armor, padded leather it's called, and he's got the flail. So we had that helm. Oh, wrong person. Here we go. That helm. That armor. I've got to make sure I'm getting the armor that has the chain as part of it as well. Yeah, you got the right one, and you got the right one. Good. But it also means that I need to consider that for, like, Emmeline. So, flail, shield, and I think you're done. I don't think you had any sort of backups or anything like that. So that's all good. Just 1 second. Okay, so that's conductive looking correct. Let me just double check that. Does. Oh, yeah. Forgot. But let's look at Emmeline here. She has no chain. We might change that because Bernard does have chain. So we might give her what Bernard's wearing, actually, because she's now in the front line and Bernard isn't. So we're going to give her formation to Emmeline stash. We're going to give her the, yeah, like that one there with the Warfork, which I think is what she had as a weapon, and we're going to give her that chain shirt. Very good. MWH formations 1. MWH has the green gambeson or whatever it is with the Kopesh. So I might have already given the green one to somebody else by the looks of it. Oh no, it's that one. Red shield, the Kopesh, and the javelins. And then for you, let's do that so that you've got all the right stuff. And then you need a helm as well. So we'll give you that one. I don't know if that's the one that you had, but it's the one you're going to get. Oops. Well, back in there. There we go. Formations. So, who had... Hermescent had that helm. Right. Okay. I think we've actually got a spare helm somewhere, you know. No, we don't. Hermescent has that, and I don't recall what armor she was wearing, so let's go and have a look. Leather lamellar, yes. Okay. And then Espen has that helm, the pick, and the blue check. Right. So you have the other set of lamellar, and then you have that helm, you have that armor. Actually, I think it was probably that set, to be fair, but it doesn't really matter. It's much the same. And you have the pick, and we'll give you that shield and that. And there we go. That's our front line all set up. Now, just want to double check that no one is missing out on chain here. We've all got chain as well as padded leather or something. So that's good. We're all armored up very nicely. Let's go back to the first formation there. So Jasper has chain, and he's got a pitchfork and just an Akaton cap. So Jasper here does have some armor with chain in it. So which ones have got chain? That one doesn't. That one does. So we'll give him that. And a pitchfork and a full Akaton. Yep. Good. Yeah, standardizing. Well, that's what I'm sort of trying to do, is standardize everything. There's so many different things with the armor, though, with multiple layers and everything in this variant, that it makes it hard to standardize quite as much. And sometimes just looking at the armor when it's in the stash, it's hard to tell what it's doing. So you've just got a padded and a gambesson. You did have mail, but we took that off you, I think. So you're straightforward, and you are straightforward as well. So let's just do you two in the formation. So you're just going to be any one of these, and that, and that, and you are that, and that, and say that. There we go. So now I'll put these guys back in this line. Probably like that will do. And let's set them up. Yeah, that feels slightly better. So Synthorus had leather jacket on that, short sword, short bow, and leather hat. Fine. You had dagger, Really? That's only a thick tunic? That's terrible. I should have upgraded that by now. And you had the hunting bow with that and that. Okay. And then Haken has the sling with the axe and that. Okay. I think I can set those 3 up, and then whatever's left goes to him. So these last few should be easy to set up. So, because the only one who actually has a full hunting bow is you, and you had short sword as backup. You had that as a helm, and you had another lot of arrows, and then you can have that armor. Haken, you... Let's just do that again. I had him there for a reason. You can have that. You can have a shield. You can have a full Akaton cap. Gambison and that. Synthoris, you've got... Well, you can have that, but I'll give you that. It's slightly better. And then what have we got? That's leather jacket on padded surcoat. I need to get another surcoat and fix this setup that's on Burnell. But anyway, you get a bow, you get that, and you get a spare bow down there. And then Burnell gets that. He gets that for now, but we're not really that happy with it. And you get that, and you get that, and that, and that. And then you get that, and that. Where's your staff? There. And then I think I had you carrying that, and you didn't have a backup weapon. So I think that's all good. So then it's really just a matter of deciding who I'm going to give these bags to. Not that it really matters that much, but you've got pretty high fatigue and so do you. So we'll just hand those out. And we are pretty good. I just want to fix that armor, really. Although I've given you padded leather. I really should give these guys padded leather too, but I didn't want the... Yeah, it's not too big a hit. So really, I just need another Gambison and padded leather for him, and then the back line is all set up exactly as I want it. Okay, so what have we got in here? There wasn't anybody that I really wanted, now that I remember. And Footman's leather armor. Oh, that's right. We spent a little bit on armor, didn't we, in last episode? There's one more padded leather, which I will take. I just wish there was a Gambison to go with it. And I'm going to take that pitchfork because it, with the level that I just put on... What am I doing? With the level that we just put on Bernard, we just gave him this perk here, which gives him extra damage with the pitchfork. So I feel the pitchfork is the better weapon for him to be using. And what we'll just do is we'll go here to this other formation and we'll make sure he's using that in that same formation as well. But I think we're going to try out this two-line formation for a little while and see how it goes. Right. We're good-ish for food. We're okay for ammunition. We're okay for tools and supplies. Let's find somewhere else to go. So let's head to there. Yeah. So the problem I've got with the triple line is that my archers in the back line can't shoot at opponents in front of the guys in the front line, because they can shoot over the shoulder of the people directly in front of them, but not further. And so it really, once the opponents come to my battle line, I've got to start moving my archers to try and get anything out of them. So by spreading it out and putting some of my polearm guys in the front line and then moving the rest of them into the second line with the archers, I think it'll work better. Oh, look, another polearm, but I don't want another polearm. I think I want another archer, so I'm not going to get either of those two guys. Although, now that I've worked out how to put people in the reserve... Actually, we'll sell that polearm. Now that I know how to put people in the reserve, it's probably not quite so bad. I feel like selling those and that. And nothing else. Because there's nothing all that good here that I want. And nothing's cheap. Let's see out this mission. Monsters are afoot. What is it? Yep, okay. Oh, the nightmare's haunting them at night. It's going to be... What are they called? Alps? Let's all have a drink. Oh no, or is it following... Because there were tracks. Who's providing those tracks? Workshop's burnt down. Okay. So, Alp and Alp. There's 5 opponents. I didn't see whether it was just all... Well, we didn't see, so we don't know whether it's all Alps or whether it's dire wolves as well. I haven't heard any growls while I'm just standing here, though, so it may just be 5 Alps. So let's see if they move and do anything in this first round. Might as well get the cat out now. And let's use Scry. And it is 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't see the 5th. It must be just out of range down the back here. Or over here, because we're not quite seeing the edges of the map. But it looks like it's just all Alps. Yeah, I think we're best to actually move. If we let them... And we've got to try and stick together. There's the last one. Stick together a little bit. So try and have a couple of people together so that they can wake each other up if they need to. You go with him. Leave my archers in place for the moment, though. So you can go with her. Another group of 2 heading this way as well. You can stay there and help defend the archers once this guy jumps around. So you stick with him. Worth a shot, but I didn't think it was going to hit. You come over with them. You can come down with him. You can go with them as a sort of rough group. Then we got archers. Let's try our luck. We're not going to have much of a chance of hitting, but we'll try. That worked out pretty well. Who did I actually hit though? That one for 7 points. Not much at all. And you got another small hit in, so not going to complain. Couple of nice quick hits in there. Okay. Who can we stun? Unfortunately, it's only this guy. So let's do that. Can you get to there? You can. So that's a nice place to take a shot at him. Oh, you walked right into that. They're congregating over here now, not over here. I don't really want to walk all my guys back over this way. I might bring you back, though. Okay, cat's asleep. We've got a couple of guys asleep over there. You can just stay there. Same with you. How about you get over there? You. Wake up a couple of allies. Cat's not going to last long there like that. Can you get to there and still... No, you can't still wake him up. Okay. Brilliant. One down. That's what I like to see. Whose turn is it? Yours. And there's nobody here for you to get to. So let's come back over this way. Oh, I should have had him waking him up. But we are tending to keep them away a little bit. One of them's gone. There's only 3. 1, 2, 3. The fourth one is hiding somewhere. He's probably in a bush or something. Still can't see him. It's interesting. Okay, end of your turn. You can wait there. You can wait there. You can wait there. Who are we going to stun this turn? There's no one close to us that we can attack, really. Because the stun works the best when you can stun someone that you can actually... Oh, no one in range. Okay. Move to there. And then we'll maybe take a chance with that and miss. Okay. Get over there so that maybe next turn and you come back to that group. You stay with him so that we've got a little group there. How about you go to there and wake up our friend there. We go. Cat's asleep, that's not a problem. Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to happen. Yeah, cat's not going to last long. Little Cleo, where? There. There, I told you he was hiding in the bush there. You can't. You don't have range on anything. So just wait. Oh, over here. I couldn't see him from my cursor. Damn it, didn't kill him. I'm going to move him to there because they often land on that spot. I want to be right there when they do. And you're there, that's fine. Don't know who they tried to put to sleep there, but it obviously didn't work. Right. Go there, make sure that you're a part of a group so you can wake each other up. Okay, we can... Yes, we can stun at least one here, so let's stun that one. All good. I don't suppose you can get close enough to wake him up. You can. Brilliant. That means that Hermescent can get in here and wreak havoc. So that's good. Yeah, wake him up. Well done. Okay. Unfortunately, we just don't have anyone in position to wake up Bernard. So I'll move you down there. You can help Bernard next turn. Let's stun this guy. And hopefully we can kill him this round. How's he doing for health? Yeah, he's about half health. That's good. You can get in there so that you can attack next round. Bernard is not doing well there. You're out of arrows. Does that automatically? That does. Very good. But you can't do anything. That and that. I'm going to move you in closer because we are seeing a lot of action here. You can stay there. Damn it, didn't kill him, but he's in a bad way, that's for sure. You are out of arrows too, are you? So let's do that. Take a shot and miss. Ooh, I don't know how Bernard survived that. Brilliant. Last two down. Oh, yeah, last one. Killed one. Whatever. You... Why can't... Oh, Bernard's awake again. Okay, you don't have to wake him up, but you can stay there. Just switch to your flail for now and wait. Oh, man. How can you make two people fall asleep at once? That doesn't sound very fair. My best bet here is to actually hit one of them and disrupt them enough. I can't do anything with that. Oh, you're running away, Bernard. Yeah, I can sort of understand that, but it's a disappointment that you did because it's going to make it harder for me to protect you when you run away like that. Can't do anything this round but get up there. What I want to do is hit this guy, which might make both of them shift away from this area so that these guys are not going to be... See? Now these guys aren't vulnerable. The enemies down this way, they can't attack these guys from... I don't think they can attack from that far away. Gives me a chance to wake those guys up. So what I might end up doing is maybe bring these guys up this way. And I might not attack with my archers or anybody else this round. We might just hang tight and maybe move into some better positions, but not actually attack. If you go there, you've got an attack next round as well. You can stand by. You've actually got a perfect opportunity to attack, but if I attack one of those, even if I don't kill it, one of them could end up over there and be able to attack either of those guys next round. So we will play the waiting game. Plenty of people around him. Let's stun that one. Who are we on? Hermescent. So she can then go in there, and next round she can be attacking those two guys. I wish I could get you close enough to wake up one of those. Okay, you wait. You wait. Not wait, but you finish your turn. You finish your turn. Wake him up, and then can you go to the... You don't have enough to wake him up as well. That's all right. Just stay there as a group. Okay, you go to there, and you now have access to attack. So let's start doing that. Great. Dead, and he stayed down here. That's even better. He's starting to flee now, though. So this is where the archers would come in handy. But I think most of our archers... most of our archers were at the start of the round, and I told them to just end their turn because I didn't think I would need them. And none of this stuff that the mage can do has the range to do anything, so I'm going to have to just forget that. You don't have shot with a javelin, but you do now. It would have been nice to get that. Would have been very nice to get that hit. And I wish I had control of you again, because you were in a perfect position to run that down. Let's give it one round of trying to run them down. You don't have range with your bow. You do. Did that hit? It did, but he didn't teleport. Maybe the maybe it's... No, it's not too fatigued. I don't know why it didn't teleport. Can they not teleport when they're below a certain amount of health, maybe? You won't be able to hit from there. You can't do anything from there. Try some slings. I don't like our chances, but you never know. You won't be able to do anything from there. Neither will you. Neither will you. So we'll do that. Yeah. You can go to there and end it all. G'day, Synthoris. I'm doing good. The runner's doing good. I have to say, though, that it almost feels too easy. Oh, a weapon rune signal. Accuracy and power. Ooh, that's nice. It's actually, with this party, it's actually feeling a little bit easy at the moment. But the problem is, offline, I have played around a little bit with playing the same start with this adventuring party of 6, but on the next, like this is on beginner level, so I've looked at going to whatever is it veteran or whatever the next level of difficulty is, and every time I go to that other level, the rest of the party seems to be alright, but my berserker dies in the first or second fight every single time. So this is only beginner level at the moment, so it's not that hard at all. But I think if you can keep your first 6 party members alive for a few levels, they are unbeatable, at least on these easy levels. We are going to camp here, but actually no, we're not, because we've got levels to take. So let's... Oh, there was only one. I thought there was more than one. Okay. I've also changed the formation. I've got the other formation that I started last night, the 3 lines, but I felt that it was too hard for the archers to attack properly. So we're giving this a try, but unfortunately the first thing we fight is Alps, which this formation was useless in. So let's give Jasper his level. He gets perks. I know he's got this one here. I can see this one straight away, so I'm going to take it, because this adds extra damage to the pitchfork, which he is currently using. So I don't see it as a bad thing to keep going with that, because I already took that on Bernard, and we'll probably also take it on Egbert as well if he has it. Let's do our levels. So let's give a level there, let's give a level there, and let's give a level there. Right, no one's too badly injured. Oh, you are. Yes, Bernard, that's right. You got nearly wiped out, didn't he? Let's, because I keep forgetting to do this, let's put him in the reserves for the moment so that he can rest up a bit. And we are going to do the camp. So let's just modify our camp and make sure that Bernard is not doing anything. He's resting. And we have 2 people healing. We only have 1 gathering, but that's fine. No one's scrapping anything, but we didn't really have any equipment to scrap at the moment, so, or salvage. So I think it's... yeah, that, I don't know about the triangle formation. I'd have to use multiple triangles because I've got 17 people. So a triangle formation is what, 6 people if it's 3 lines? So I'd have to have like 3 distinct triangles. But let's camp first, and then I'll have another look. That when I do that camp, it jumps to dawn so quickly sometimes. Good. We had some people healed. That's good. Time to move on. Abducted children. Why do we still have the abducted children? We did the mission. I don't know. Okay, so marketplace. There wasn't anything here I really wanted, was there? And nothing's cheap from that point of view. We've got only 2 days worth of food, so we better get some more. Cooked grains are cheap. Fresh meat's not bad. Oh god, the smoked ham is terrible. We'll just go with that. And there was nothing here in the way of equipment that I wanted because I've already seen all of that. So let's go. Where can we go from here? That's a keep. So we'll go there. Curious about all those footprints though. Oh, that's right. We're going to look at the formations. Yeah, a triangle formation would be interesting because we'd have to have like 1, 2, 3 with 2 in front and then 1 in front of them. And then another 1, 2, 3 with 2 in front and 1 and then 1, 2, 3, 2 in front, 1. But it sort of works better if you got 1 with 3 behind them. I don't know. I like this because the archers can shoot over the shoulders of their opponents and the pikemen can do the same. We do have 2 people in the front line, Lady Jocelyn and Emmeline, who are pike wielders. Emmeline's actually got a spear, so she can at least set her spear. But they're in the front line because there was nowhere else to put them. I couldn't fit them into the back line. But yeah, I think we're going to go with that and just see how that goes for a little bit. I'm trying to think about what I can do. Like I'm wondering if there's a way that I can try and use someone in combat who is a bit more mobile in combat. But the problem is, I haven't seen in the game if there is any way to get more action points. I know if I take like the Pathfinder, I can move quicker in combat. So I know that. But ideally, if I want someone who can quickly dart in, do something and get out again, they need to have fairly light armor. They need to have, you know, an effective weapon. I don't know, because I'm wondering whether to put those sorts of people. See, when I have this 3 abreast formation, the 3-line formation, right? I've got shields up front, pikes behind them, archers in the back, and then on the sides, what I was planning on doing was having all of my 2-handed guys, and with the idea that they would spread out on the flanks and try and wreak havoc, while these guys were the protective wall in the middle. But with this formation, I do still have my 2-handed guys on the flanks, but there's nowhere to add more 2-handed guys unless I replace, say, these 2 pikemen here and have those guys move forward and then have those pikemen sort of fill their positions, fill their places in the line. Yeah, adrenaline's a way to do that. That's definitely a possibility. But yeah, I'm going to stick with the 2-line formation for the time being, and we'll see how we go. Do we have... No one needs healing at the temple, so that's good. We don't have anything to do... Oh, actually, we can make black paint. Wow. We can make black paint. I don't know what to say to that, because I don't want to make black paint. I don't see any use for black paint, but we can make black paint. And we have a Fletcher. So I guess right-click to permanently attach this ascribe rock to the selected character's equipment. This item will be consumed in the process. Right, so I'm definitely going to give that a go in a sec. So let's have a look. We've got... Well, no, actually, let's do that first before I accidentally sell them. So I think it should be one of some of our original characters, maybe. And looking at it right now, I think the best place to put a rune would be, it says, I thought you could put runes on weapons as well as armor, but I've got a feeling damage inflicted +8, +4 melee skill, +5 range skill. So if I take that and go right click, that has put it on the sword. Okay, so that did go on the sword. Maybe there's different runes for armor, because there is this rune layer. So, okay, so this person, he's now doing +8 damage inflicted with his sword. But this is +4 melee skill and +5 range skill, and I'm wondering whether I should give that to one of the ranged characters or not. If I gave that, if we put that on Emily's hunting bow, but then the problem is she's the only one of the archers that I'm actually going to upgrade the weapon on, because she doesn't have a perk that limits her. These guys have either got the perk already. No? Okay, maybe I'm thinking of a different... this guy maybe had it. Someone... Oh, this one. Small game. So maybe I can give Burnell a hunting bow or better as well. But this guy has to stay on the short bow because he's got small game, which gives him extra damage with the short bow. Or he can have a goblin bow. The thing is I'm not likely to ever change Mansplitter, so maybe I should put it on that weapon. So we'll do that. So she's not going to use the ranged skill, but she gets the benefit of the melee skill. We'll do it that way. Not ideal, but it's... yeah, okay. So now I can sell all that other... all of this stuff. There we go. And we can have a look at what else we got. So I probably want some more food if it's not too badly priced. It's not great, but we've got enough money that I can afford to pay that. And what I might just do is buy some different things, because the problem I always have with the food management in this game is if I go and buy, oh look, smoked ham is cheap, I buy 3 lots of smoked ham, and then we don't eat it all in time and it all goes bad. So I don't want to do that. There is a padded surcoat. There is a gambeson. It's expensive for a gambeson, but I'm going to take it. And then we're going to come back here because I've got to remember that he only has a thick tunic. And so we're going to split that off. But what we're going to give him is the gambeson and the leather. It drops his fatigue a little bit, but I'll live with it. Is there another ranged character that we can pick up here? Warehouse burnt down. Yes, we saw that outside of town, actually. Oh, no, that was the other town that burnt down on. We have a militia, spears and throwing weapons, although he's carrying a halberd, so that's not good for him. We have a bastard, swords, axes, and crossbows. We have a taxidermist, daggers, swords, cleavers, and throwing weapons. We have the farmhand, polearms, flails, and slings. I don't really want another slinger. I want a full-on archer. Spears and throwing weapons. Monk. A disowned noblewoman. She has a bow, even, you know, and she does have an aptitude for bows. That's good, but she's way too expensive. Retired soldier, swords, axes, and throwing weapons. Another militia, spears and throwing. Our eunuch, cleavers, daggers, slings, and maces. Flagellant, flails, cleavers, and slings. A herbalist, swords, axes, staves, and bows. Now, this is where it gets interesting, because I'm starting to get to the point in the game where I'm actually considering looking for very specific character types. Nuns, washerwomen, alchemists that are cheap on their daily wage. Did I say monks? Maybe even tailors and seamstresses, with the idea that they stay in the reserves permanently, but they're there in our camp so that they can do things like make us new armor, help to heal us all of that sort of stuff, because there is that sort of element to the game. And so I'm starting to consider that. I'm not going to take any of these people because I'm not happy with anybody that I want for the party, so we're just going to leave that. If that bow was even just a little bit cheaper, I would get it, but that's a huge amount to pay for that bow. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to take that. We do need more ammunition. That's not a good price. Let's see if the market has a better price on ammo, because they often do. What was the price in the Fletchers? I thought it was higher than 147. It was 184. Okay, good. So the 147 here in the marketplace is better, so we'll get that. That's a terrible price for tools, but we do need some. I'm not going to pay that, though. We might have to scrap some gear to make it. And I'm really tempted just to buy this short bow and get a quiver of arrows so that we're ready for, but then, knowing my luck, I'll find an archer and they'll already have all the equipment that they need. Having said that, that is cheap and that is cheap. If I buy them now and set them to be repaired, then they're ready for when we get an archer, because any archer we get is liable to have less armor than that. So I don't think that's a waste. And also, if someone gets attacked badly enough that their armor is actually destroyed, we can recover. So what have we got? Something delivered. Oh, it's delivery to a person, so it's going to be a really cheap one. Forget it. It's not worth it. What's this one? Thieves, 640. It's not a great price, but they'll be close around, so it won't take long. We'll do it, and we might be able to catch them before nightfall even. That's to be hoped, anyway. Oh, well, let's take the chance. This guy was supposed to be... he'll be an apprentice. Let's see what he is. Where'd he go? He got slotted. She got slotted in right there. What weapons will you be good at? Crossbow. I hate crossbows. Do you have any? You've got sling spinner. You don't have any actual, like, crossbow related skills. Staff block. We could make you another slinger. We do have one slinger already. It wouldn't be the end of the world. And then you've got heavy rocks here, so you can do extra damage with your sling. And then you've got forceful... oh, that's forceful swingers for two-handed swords. Don't worry. If I move you over to there, that does sort of give us some symmetry in the group. And if you've seen me enough when I've played, that you'll know that I'm a little bit obsessive about symmetry at times. Let's take all of that off. You can put... why can you not put that on? Why will it not put that padded leather armor paranoid? Oh, great, she's paranoid. That's great. Eagle-eyed, in good spirits, and she's an apprentice. But for some reason, For some reason, it will not let me put that armor on her. What if I switch to that? No, it will not let me put padded leather armor on this character. She doesn't have a fatigue problem. Wow, I wonder what this is. She has one pip in range, so it does make sense to make her a ranged character, even if her melee skill is higher than her ranged currently. And she's got ranged defense, and she'll have good resolve in a little while. It's not the best at the moment, but we could build it up. But I don't understand why it won't let me put that armor on her. I'm wondering if it's some sort of thing with the apprentice class that they just can't wear the heavier armor, but I've never seen that before. Like, can I put that armor on the seer? No, I can't. Right. So maybe there is some level. I've never seen that level of restriction before. And it's not just that armor, because if I take, say, that armor off you and go and try... Oh, no, it is something about that padded armor. Well, what is it? Padded leather armor. Is it too damaged? It doesn't look like it's too damaged. There is something with this set of armor, though. It cannot be worn. I mean, I've been setting it to be repaired, so we'll see how we go with that. But that's insane. Who are the thieves? Brigands, poachers, and war dogs. This will be just, like, ridiculously easy. Wow, that's weird not being able to put that armor on. You can... Oh, I haven't given her a sling yet. She's standing there with nothing to do. Let's hope no one breaks through the front line and gets to her, because she has absolutely nothing in the way of weapons. She'll be punching people. That'll be it. I'm going to wait. Let them all have their turns, get as close as they can, and then I'll decide what I'm going to do. Okay, apart from the fact that that means I'm going to take a few hits in that first round. Thankfully... most of the archers are being a bit more cautious. Okay, so that was a good start. Oh, yeah. Oh, I wasn't actually ready yet, was I? They still have one more guy having his turn. Okay, I think everyone has moved now. So, one dog down. There should be... shouldn't there be someone else? There should be another... 1, 2... There should be a third... he's in the reserves still, that's why. Bernard is in the reserves. I wondered why there wasn't another pikeman with a pitchfork on this end, and that's why. Okay, we're going to try and take out those guys. Yeah, he's in range, so just show him that, you know, standing there is a stupid thing to do. You got to switch weapons, but thankfully you're switching to the Kopesh, and that dog's already injured. So let's just miss it and lull it into a false sense of security so that maybe it comes back later. Okay. I just wanted to decapitate it, but of course, no, the game just would not have that. Okay, so he's down, and let's yeah. I can't believe I didn't finish setting her up. might as well move to there and do the old swingaroo and take down a couple at once. Okay. It's not going to let me because the dog's too close. So let's switch and miss, just as I planned. Doesn't really matter. Let's stun him and call the kitty. Let's just finish off the dog. Wonderful. Kitty will finish off that guy, maybe. No, well, we'll do it instead. And then you take... Oh, what a lovely little gurgle she let out as she died. No one's close enough now. We have to charge in there to do the rest of this, I think. Either that or we've got to let them get away. One of the two. And it sort of feels wrong to be charging in with the... I can do an aimed shot. Let's do an aimed shot at this one all the way back there. Okay. But yeah, let's move on up. Yeah, we're ignoring her for the moment because she's an embarrassment. She doesn't have any weapons. Well, I wanted a short bow because I wanted an actual archer, but this new girl, Joanna, will not be able to specialize in bows, so I'm going to end up giving her a sling. That one was carrying a sling, so hopefully they'll have dropped it and we can pick it up, and then she's ready to go. To throw a shield on her, put a sling in her hand, and give her a backup weapon, and we're done. But I forgot in the excitement of, if you call it that, the excitement of getting another mission, I forgot to buy her the sling that she needed to be able to fulfill her purpose in the party. Well, actually, I didn't know about her. That's right. What am I talking about? We were outside of town when she was added to the group, so I didn't have a sling. I probably should have just put her in the reserve, now that I think about it, because there wasn't much else we could do. We didn't actually hire her. A swordmaster said she was too undisciplined and kicked her out and said, "Do we want her?" And we said yes. Took a gamble. I mean, the other option that I know some people do, but I just don't do this sort of thing, but sure. Strip her of armor, put her in sackcloth, throw a dagger in her hand and let her charge into the middle of a mass of enemies. And if she survives, well and good. If she doesn't, well, no harm, no foul. She cost us absolutely nothing. But, yeah, as I've said, that's not my play style. I really don't set out to lose somebody. Oh, another little gurgle as they died. The women today are really... like, I've got to wonder if they had a pretty hearty meal before battle, because... very, very gurgly. Why am I moving a slinger that close? Yeah, you're all too far away. You're borderline. I'm just hoping that the cat and Hermescent stops him from running too much. No, run them down. It's not over yet. You can't hit from there. You probably could hit from there, but there's a chance that you'd kill the cat. Who cares? Let's kill him. Okay, you just shot Hermescent in the back. What about you? Can you get them from there? you miss completely as well. At least he's not moving, so we know that everybody around him... Can you get a shot from there? You can. Good hit. Well done. No. 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 Yes. You can move to there and swing at him and miss. You can sling a stone and kill him. Beautiful. And the loot, we got a sling. We got 2 bows. And we got a nice short sword too. So, and some shields and stuff. We can give all of that over and we are good. What I might... No, I was going to say what I might do is rest here, and that way we can repair that that armor. But no, we'll repair it on the march. Did we get levels? We got a level here. How are you going? You're still lightly wounded 2 days. Level, here we go. Perks. Executioner, quick hands, spear waller, which only works with spears. So that's no good. Backstabber, smashing shield, anticipation, and dodge. Well, I think we're going to take executioner. And then we want that. That's a good option there. And let's give you a bit more hit points just to be good. And then we want to go to you, Joanna, and you can have a sling, a shield, and a sword for backup. And are we at the situation yet where anybody can... No, we still cannot use that armor. I may have to sell it and buy another set. I don't understand what is going on with it. Like, we don't have it set to be salvaged. It's set to be repaired. Doesn't matter whether it's set to be salvaged, set to be repaired, or normal. We can't put it on. Anyway, mustn't complain. It's probably just a little quirk of a little bug in the Legends mod. And we got the crowns. And it's nighttime, so let's camp up. We don't have tools, so that's why we're not repairing anything. Okay, but that doesn't explain why we can't wear the armor. Let's set up somebody in the workshop. So we've got 3 guys here. Who are the 3? We've got Teopsons. We've got Conductive. And we've got Espen all set up to do repair. 10%, 30%, and you don't actually have anything. But who has good salvage? You've got 10% salvage. You've got 10% salvage. So let's take you off that and let's put you on salvage. And you're not bad on salvage either. Oh, you're great on salvage. I should have had you doing it. Right. And then we want to look at what are we going to salvage. So let's salvage that. Those, that. I don't see any reason to keep any of that. And we've got 2 healers as well. All good. Let's camp. That'll give us some tools so that stuff can actually be repaired. There we go. So we built some tools so that we're able to repair stuff as well. And we're healing people. And the sun is up. So let's do that. Okay. We gained some fresh meat as well. We got some more medicine. We got some more ammo. Bernard and Hermescent were healed. We got 12 units of tools from salvaged equipment, and we used 3 tools to repair 6 bits of equipment. So we're all good. Let's have a look now. No, that hasn't been repaired yet. We still cannot use that armor. At least you're only lightly wounded now, so we'll take you out of the reserve. You can be back on the line, because by the time we go back to the town and we do stuff, he will be ready to go again. Let's sell that and that. Let's order all of this. How are we doing for food? We've got 4 days worth, so let's not worry about that. We do need tools, but the tools here were expensive. In fact, ridiculously expensive, so we're not going to do that. I think we're better off just leaving at this point in time. The healers can't help us with anything. And I've got the 18 in my party that I really want. And as I said, all I want now is to start thinking... I mean, the other thing I have thought about is getting some more, like, OP two-handed fighters. Someone who can just wail. But I'm actually a little surprised that I haven't seen more of, like, the characters that I've got. I haven't seen berserkers, I haven't seen rangers. Like, I'd love to pick up another ranger. We lost our ranger fairly early on because we couldn't afford to pay, because we were running out of money. Cargo delivered to a man for 100. Forget it, it's not worth it. I'd love to be out. That's the one thing I'm really missing here, is having the ranger, because the ranger being able to summon a dog, as well as our wizard being able to summon a cat. And I think later on the ranger can summon like other animals like wolves and bears as well, but I just haven't seen any available. We got a fishmonger, a fisherman, and a widower. None of them. I mean, the fishermen are usually alright, but none of them are anything that I want right now. That armor has been repaired a little bit. It's at 70... No, it's not. It's still at 77. I thought it was more than that. Tools are not ridiculously expensive, so we'll get a couple of them. And the arrows are the same, so we might just, because we've got a bit of money, we might just buy them out. Nothing in the way of equipment that we really want. That's not that surprising. The food is good. We'll grab one of them because we don't have any fish at the moment, so a little bit of variety in the diet. I don't know whether it's worth buying cooking spices until I actually have someone who can cook. I think they will use it, but I think the thing is you're supposed to use it in the camp menu to actually cook certain meals. Because if you've got combinations of certain ingredients, I believe you can cook meals. So, yeah. What's the mission? "2 days from here," he reckons. I just need to be paid more. Good. That's probably not really enough, but we'll see how we go. At least now we've got tools, so that on the way, that armor should be getting repaired a little bit. I might just check on it right now. What's it at? No, it's still at 77. Where are we going? Oh, there. It's not far. What's the armor like now? Still at 77. God damn it. It's about the only thing that you're having to repair, except for stuff that people are actually wearing. And even then, I don't know. I had a mod. I must have taken it off because I don't think it was working properly with the Legends mod, but I had another mod which showed you over your character portrait, just here sort of thing, underneath the smiley face. It showed you if your armor or equipment, it showed a little silhouette to help you determine whether your armor and stuff was busted up. Anyway. It's not super urgent to get that armor fixed. We'll survive in the battles. Frankly, this is probably the least... how do I put this? It seems like I'm always having trouble with my backline getting attacked, except in this playthrough. My backline, like, rarely does anyone even get close to any of the archers and engage them in melee. And if it does, you know, I've got someone else close by to give them a hand. Oh, this is, yeah. No. I'm not going to try and free someone in the caravan and have to fight against the caravan guards. I have done it before in another run through, but I have not yet seen Scrat. So I don't know how dangerous they are. Been another battle here. Peak Pit's on fire. Let's camp. And then, again, it's dawn pretty much straight away. Time to get moving. What, that armor hasn't changed. Like, what the hell is going on? There's nothing else for them to be repairing. Everything is in perfect condition. That armor is, like, cursed or something. I'm going to have to sell it and just buy another set. But we've got a few levels, so let's do this. Centauro... we want one-handed sword mastery for you. Give you that, we'll give you that, and we'll give you some more hit points this time. Lady Jocelyn. Add 7 more people to the company when we don't even have a full company as it is. Or, fearsome. Killing frenzy. Duelist. Ah, yes, that's right. I definitely wanted to do that. Thank you for reminding me. Conductive. She gets rally. Where is it? It'll be back here somewhere. It's probably right at the start. That one. There we go. And I'm actually going to take that off her because she will have the sergeant sash on in a minute when we get that. So we'll give her that. Some more hit points. And some more fatigue, I think, this time around. And then Joanna, sling spinner, there. Sure, why not? And I don't know about resolve. Yeah, okay, we'll give you resolve this time, but I don't want to pump that too much. I think there are other things that are just a touch more important. Okay, let's head into town. And there's a barber, there's a weaponsmith. I'm just going to drool over some of the weapons that I'm too stingy to buy. What? I'm pretty sure that the Crusader's sword is better than that great sword, so it's probably not worthwhile buying that for my guy. I haven't bothered to buy a parrying dagger for anybody to try, but I probably should. The problem is, though, I mean, it does provide some range defense, but I just feel like a shield is a better option for most of the guys. See, this is the thing. In most RPG games, when I play them, sure, sword and a parrying dagger, I would love that. I would go for that any day of the week. But in this, where you've actually got realistic shields and swords, I look at it and go, shields are a better option, because I know in reality shields are a better option than a parrying dagger to protect you, because they can protect you from a hell of a lot more than what the parrying dagger will. What I need to do is there... I can spend that on a chain mace, and I can spend that... that's not the one. That on the military pick. Or is there a better hammer? I thought there was a better hammer than that. That's a two-handed... Where's the one-handed hammers? They mustn't have any. There was I'm positive that there was a single-handed hammer that wasn't the pick. It was just... that one, there, Warhammer, that one. $3,000 for it, though. I think I'll buy him the military pick instead. It's almost as effective. Oh, damn it, I bought the wrong one. Now I can't really afford that one. That's what I get for doing something stupid and clicking quickly like that. God damn it. I should have kept that axe then and given it to this guy, because I think it was just a single-handed axe. I wish I had the perk that allowed you to rebuy things that you just sold as well. So, Hammer Boy was this one. Let's get rid of that. Take that. I'm not happy that I misclicked and did something stupid like that. But that's typical for me. So that's fine. Let's see. Is there... Okay, so there is some padded leather armor here, but it itself isn't... Yeah, I'm finding a little odd that there hasn't been many of them either, quite frankly. It sort of does seem strange to me as well. I don't know whether to sell this padded armor and, like, buy that one and see if it's any better, because I don't understand. Maybe just buy that one first and then see if I can equip it. I can. So we'll get rid of that cursed armor. And now we really need some missions to make some money again, because the boss misclicked and spent like $3,000 on, or $4,000 on nothing. Cargo. No. Not at that price. Oh, another cargo. No. Crystal Skull, 710. Need to be paid more. Okay, you're not going to pay me more? Fine, I'll do it for that price then. Let's go. And thankfully it's dawn, so whenever we catch these guys, we will be able to kill them. And we got that. Wonderful. Let's give Lady Jocelyn her sash. And we're all good. Again, no brigand raiders, just brigand thugs. So again, this is going to be really quite simple. Ooh. Wow, I'm yawning already. Back line, gonna do my normal. Oh, wait. That's probably close enough to being all of them. Let's try and get rid of this dog. You don't have a shot yet, so you can just wait. Yeah, I know, puppy, but, you know, that's life, unfortunately. You've been trained by some very evil men to try and kill me, so I have to kill you first. You can't do anything yet. You can't do anything because there's no one close enough. I was surprised. I didn't think he'd actually be able to make that shot from that low down. I thought it was going to give me some grief and say you can't do it. And you're the slinger, so give him hell. All good. Well done. Really should have had my archers casting at their back line. Maybe we'll do... Damn it, there was no one else close enough. And release the kitty. With the super loud purr again. Okay. And he'll just hold his ground there. Any hit's a good hit. You think that's going to save you? Sure, let's stun him. Might as well. Yeah, I don't want to kill the cat. Well, as I keep saying, any hit's a good hit. You got more guts than brains, mate. Like, seriously? You should have just run away. To charge in against Teopsons like that. about that. No. There we go. These last two are going to get away, and I'm probably going to let them, because we can't reach them with the stun or anything else. My archers might be able to reach them with an aim shot if they don't move. Can you get to them? No. Yeah, it's over. Let them go. Amy got a level. Espen got a level. And that's it. What do we got from loot? Yeah, it'll bring in a little bit of money, but it's not really what we need. Well, we don't need anything, actually. Well, except for the flail that I didn't click on properly, but let's head back to Varstead. Did they have cheap tools here? They do. Time to stock up on tools. There we go. Let's get rid of that. Basically all of this stuff that we just got. And that. Four days worth of food. All good. Yeah, but can I have it that they have the good loot, but they're not a challenge? Like, I think I'd prefer it if it was good loot, but no challenge. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. No missions here. So let's move on. Oh, no missions here either. I thought it would have been. Disbanded troop. With a local conflict out, many levied troops and their weapons are no longer needed. Okay. Sigmund the Dog Keeper, a Hound Master. I don't think I've had a Hound Master. Oh, hang on. Isn't one of our other guys a Hound Master? Staves, throwing weapons and pole arms. Medium armor. Skilled in training dogs. We got a retired soldier, a miner, a hedge knight, a taxidermist, a deserter, spears, maces, and crossbows, and that's it. We don't really want anyone else at the moment because our two lines are pretty full. But any equipment that we want? Not really. I could start buying cloaks for people as well to increase their resolve, and it does give them a little bit more protection. Not a huge amount, but it might be worth it, and they're fairly cheap. So I think I'll start buying those when I see them and equipping them on people. I think I've already got the reinforced wooden flail on Flaily Boy, don't I? Oh, look, another level. Flaily Boy's on this side, I think. Or is he there? Where is he? There he is, yeah. He's already got the reinforced wooden flail. Okay. I need someone else to be carrying that satchel too. So we'll do that. Let's give Amy another level. Wind Reader. Very helpful for dodging arrows, but can also be applied to shooting them as well. Gain a third of your ranged defense as ranged skill with a minimum bonus of 3. She doesn't really have a ranged defense, but it gives her a 3-point bonus to her ranged skill, so very interesting. Trained at avoiding arrows and dodging blades. Gained half your range defense as initiative. Double strike, heavy rocks, clarity. So you gain 1 action point. Does not work if you have berserk or that. And you gain additional action point if you're under the influence of certain potions and stuff. Skillful stacking, no. Footwork, not sure. Stalwart, maybe. Lone wolf, no. Second wind. And gatherer. Second wind sounds good, but I'm never going to need it. This sounds really good too, and I guess if we start pumping her ranged defense, it's going to also count as ranged attack, so it's worthwhile taking that. Even though I wasn't really planning on bumping her ranged defense, by doing that and keep pumping it, it should work well. What else do we want? Fatigue, I think. And then, what are we doing for you? Mr. Hammer Boy. So give you Hammer Mastery. And you can have that. You can have that and that. There we go. Okie dokie. So, who am I going to give? Let's go back to this for a sec. Who am I going to give the cloak to? I think technically that's got a cloak already built into it, so we can't give it to him. And does the cloak... No, the cloak doesn't take the tabard spot, so we'll give it to Lady Jocelyn for the moment. I mean, she has a very high resolve anyway, so she doesn't need the cloak to give her that extra resolve. But, you know, having her with a high resolve and being the sergeant and carrying the battle standard, etc., is a good idea, I think. And then as we get cloaks for everybody else, we'll just parcel them out. Armourer. I don't suppose he'll have any cheap cloaks, no. And we really can't afford this armour until we get a few more gold at hand. So, let's try down here. Oh, and I've completely forgotten. What have we got? No, not going to do because I don't want to give the Espen. Let's do Espen. So I got a new follower 7 hours ago. I don't know why someone followed me in the middle of the blue in the middle of the day when I wasn't even streaming, but that's fine and that's great. So we're going to change Espen to be Rigsley follower. So there we go. Rigsley followed us just recently. Okay. What have we got here in Stackendorf? A couple of 2 skull missions, but they got unhold attacks. Yeah, I know. That's why I've done it that way, Conductive. I picked from the start that she was going to be the captain. She was going to be the one who carried the banner. She was going to be the one who became the sergeant and had all of those bonuses because her resolve was so high. But I just sort of noticed that the fact that I gave her the cloak, and the main thing that the cloaks do is buff your resolve, and she's the one person who needs less resolve than anybody else. Everyone else is the ones that, you know, will benefit from it the most. We've only got 2 days worth of food, so let's buy roots and berries because we don't have any of them at the moment. I'm not going to bother with fresh meat because we can just camp at any time and get that. The cured venison is really expensive, but I'm going to take it because we don't have any and I want to have a variety of things. Okay, what else? Nothing there that I want, and nothing there that I want. Wonderful. Taxidermist isn't going to do anything for us. just out of curiosity, we have a nun. So they're great healers. So if I had her in my party and kept her in reserve all of the time and just used her for that, that would be very interesting. And then we have an adventurous lady. Lady Sophia. Bows, polearms, crossbows and swords, and she's already got a crossbow. But she's 11 grand and 40 a day, so we're going to leave her alone as if she's got the plague or something. Morning, Teopsons. We are still chugging along, doing things incredibly easily, except for when I make stupid mistakes like buy things for 3 grand that I misclick on and buy the wrong thing. Yeah, I'm going to accept that offer. Let's see how we go. There's unholds to kill. And we haven't done that yet. We were looking for something a little bit more challenging, so let's see what happens. Although last time we came across unholds, we ended up being able to just talk our way out of it, sort of thing. Yeah. Or is it this? Here they are. There's 4 unholds. Oh god, this is going to be fun. Engage. I've only fought these once before, and it was actually the white ones, not these green ones. Yeah, archers I think will... Yeah, good. It's not actually nighttime yet. It's got a funny light look on it, like it's you know, sun's going down sort of thing. So I'm a little concerned that we're going to be in a situation that's going to be a little bit hard for us, but we'll see how we go. So let's let them move a little bit closer, and then we'll decide what we're doing. Okay, so first things first, that's a nice tight little group. That's got some real advantages because that means our chain lightning thing will potentially get multiples if we hit. You're never going to be able to get him from there, neither are you. Let's start with the missiles. Thankfully, these things don't have any armor. They just have health. So all we have to do is hit them. And we are pretty well set up to do that. Yeah, instant pincushion is the idea. We'll see what happens. I just don't remember if these guys have like a charge attack or anything like that I have to be worried about. But we'll see what happens. Okay. I can't hit that one, but I can hit that one. 75% chance. RNG, don't fail me now. Very nice. Not a huge hit on the other two, and it wasn't that huge a hit on that guy, but we're wearing them down. Next round, though, I should definitely be using stun on them. Oh, that was spear wall. I should have turned that on, damn it. Because if they move before she does next round, spear wall would have been a good thing, and they do move before she does next round. You can't do anything. You can't do anything. What was that? The unhold heals? What? How do they heal? Oh, great. They heal. So they're basically trolls, is what you're saying. They regenerate. So really, standing back and filling them full of arrows is not going to be a viable solution. Because we will probably run out of... If they don't come forward, we will run out of arrows before... I said I was going to stun, so I'm going to stun. And he failed to stun. It's immune to stun. It says it struck a blow that leaves him stunned, but I don't see the little stun thing above his head. Okay. Let's get the weapons out. Let's do this properly. That may have been a huge mistake, but we'll see. At least we've got you know, pikes and bows in behind to protect these guys a little bit. For what it's worth, anyway. Ouch. I may come to regret that very, very soon. I might move him forward just one for the moment. Oh, good. Nice hit there. That's what I want to see from my pikeman. Move you behind in support. Yeah, that's not nice. Did anyone tell you not to push people around like that? Why are you saying you can't attack him? Okay, attack him. That's fine. I don't care who you attack. Just attack someone. I'm going to try the stun one more time, but it looks like it doesn't do anything, so that's a waste. We're not going to stun anymore, and this cat's not going to last long, but the cat's getting into it. Okay. Oh, this one's almost dead. Oh, that's right. You can't move because you... Ouch. Almost dead. Oh, really? Come on, dude. That. It's not letting me... Oh, I'd actually unclicked it. Oh, come on, get that last hit in. I want to take him down. I think these guys have got to start moving in and supporting. Okay, you're out of stamina. Fine. Let's move you there for the moment. Let's Probably not quite as strategic as I would like, but it's a good start. This guy's almost dead, so we want to finish him. Great. That puts us in a much better position. Okay, you're a bit beat up. Move in there, please. Options. It's time to go to work. Bring your pike-wielding, pitchfork-wielding squire with you, if that's sort of what it feels like. Let's move you to there so that you got a shot next turn. And then our what's-her-name can move to there. Let's move you to there. How are you doing for health? Try and get rid of this one first, by the looks of it. Because we've got multiple people who can take a swing at him. You get in there so that you've got an attack at this guy next round. I'm going to leave you... No, get up on there. Take that high ground and teach this guy how we do things. Sure. Move in there and attack. Very nice. Minor. It was like, you know, bursting a pimple. But I've just blocked him now already. T-Opsons. As soon as I saw him, I blocked him. That's why I said, seriously, dude? Because I couldn't believe that that would come in and do that. I know it's a bot, but, you know. I can't believe that people are still creating bots for that crap these days. Ooh, that was a good hit. That was a very nice hit. I wonder how dangerous this is going to be. You only live once. Let's try it out. We're going to do a chain lightning on the unholds when they're in the middle of our group like this. And it completely missed. Oh, man. 43. Needed a 43 or less, and I roll a 44. Just not fair. So that guy is almost dead. So let's try a decapitation strike against him. And that did an unbelievable 72 damage. So let's just finish it with a normal strike. And we missed. He did heal up. But the cat... No, the cat's not going to finish him. But we'll put him down with an arrow from Burnell. So that's good. Sorry, dude. We had to try. We won't with that guy, but we will with Amy. We want everybody to hit. Everyone's doing well so far. You can actually hit him, even though he's right next to you. If we can wear down this guy quickly... will. Well, it looks like we're doing good on both fronts. I probably could have stayed and had you attack there. I do want to get one guy down quickly, so I might try and concentrate on one. Oh, that was a nice big hit. Damn it. Get the axe out. Get the pick out. Well, the pick's already out, but you know. Hit him with it is the thing. And switch to your backup weapon. Or your main weapon, really. Wow, your fatigue is... terrible. We're not having much luck. Let's just fall back on... No. Let's not. You got no chance. Well done, little Cleo. Thank you very much for finishing that one off. Archers back here are no use at the moment. I'm not even going to bother trying. Even though you're out of arrows. But we're not going to switch to your other set. Let's move you into a position where you can do some good next round. You're still in a good position, so well done. You got a good hit. Another good hit. I can move you to there and you can help next round. Switch you back to your sling for now. Not going to throw it though. Can you get to there? You can. Very good. And then you can come forward and give an almighty. Which one was better? That one was doing 59. No, we do want to do number 1. Brilliant swing there. No, you're not close enough to do anything. You're not close enough to do anything, but I can move you around to there. Oh, damn, I did it again. I keep thinking that I have to press F after some people move, and they've run out of moves, and I end up, it skips to the next person, and I hit F and it skips past them, because it was Centauro ready to swing. He could have taken him out. I'm not going to take that chance. And you can't do anything from back there. And thank God he tried to run, and we chopped him down. Okay, a little bit annoying. We lost someone, and it was a chatter. And it was that was our cleaver guy as well. So we will have to get someone new in the party for the front line. Time to get paid. That wasn't too hard. But then again, I really wouldn't have wanted to lose more than that either. Losing multiple people is not exactly the best thing around. So apparently the taxidermist can do something with this. A large quiver of arrows automatically... I don't know what that is doing. Oh, so that was the unhold hide. What else can we make with the unhold hide? So there's heavy war dog armor, which would be great if we had any war dogs. A large quiver of arrows, a large quiver of bolts. And some orange and red paint. I think I want the large quiver of arrows. If it holds like 20 arrows rather than 10... 14. Well, 14's not, it's not a huge increase, but it's enough that I won't have to swap arrows as much on one person. So I think I'll spend the 350 on that. And it looks like with enough of them we can get some bone plating that we can use for armor, or add on to armor. So I guess we won't sell those other ones, or at least the bones we won't. We might sell the strange meat, because I don't want to keep that. And is the unhold heart used for anything, I wonder? Oh, that was what was used for the orange and red paint. Is it used for anything else? It would be interesting to be able to sort by, like, I have this component, what can I make with it? Is it worth, is it worth keeping? Because really, if all the unhold heart is used for is making red paint, I'm just going to sell it. I'm not going to keep it. And at the moment, that's what it really looks like, unless it's used in some food. Fermented unhold heart. Rumored to have magical properties. Embolden their virility. Really? Okay. I'm going to sell it. I don't want to use it. So let's leave here. Let's go to here. Let's sell that, and that. Now, we need to give one of our archers, and it's probably going to be Amy because she's our best archer, the larger quiver. And then, oh, look at all the injuries we've got. Man. Sprained ankle, lightly wounded 1 day. Let's put you in the reserves for the moment. Lightly wounded 1 day, you'll be fine. Rajan has a fractured skull. Okay, I hate to put you in the what's the name, but we're going to have to. Crushed windpipe and light wounds. Wow. And then, so what did you have? Light wounds, you're fine. Fractured hand. Yeah, they'll all be fine. Was there a... No, I need to see where the nearest temple is and probably head to there. But I did want to... no, I want to look at people to hire. Hang on. Right, no one good. We have a nun, and that's about it. Okay. In the marketplace, is there anything else I want to sell? I want to keep that armor, because that would go well on whoever we put it on. We lost the helm that he had, but everything else we've got. So that's fine. So I'll have a really quick look at this mission. What's it worth? 870. I'm going to decline that contract because we've got a few people injured and I want to get them healthy, and I can't do that if I'm running around finding what's terrorizing this town. So I need somewhere with a temple. Never been there. There's a kennel there. Okay, there's a temple down here. Let's head down here. And heal up these major issues. Man, that's taken a chunk out of our cash, but what can you do? And then, is there anyone worth hiring here? Another lumberjack. No, thank you. Eric the poacher. I would seriously consider that if I didn't already have a full back line. An inventor. Not really. And then a boa. Again, I would consider him if I didn't already have a full group of archers, because what I really want is someone to replace here, and someone who can use cleavers, so we can just fill that spot. Done, not a problem, move on. Oh, we didn't level up. T options. Last tier of perks before we start going back and picking other things. I mean, I can pick other things at any time anyway, but I want to fill from the highest level possible. Scatter. It's a duelist. Become one with your weapon and go for a weak spot. With the offhand free, an additional 20. No. It does not work with two-handed weapons. Of course it doesn't. Indomitable. 50% damage reduction. For 1 turn. Okay, yeah, I want something that's a bit more passive. Maybe Stalwart. Once per turn, killing an opponent reduces current fatigue by 10% of the base maximum fatigue. Hold the line. Direct your troops to stand their ground, granting 10 melee defense to all allies within 4 tiles for 1 turn. Enemy necrosevants. Perfect focus. I really don't know what I want. I'm thinking Stalwart is probably the best option there. And then we're going to want that. And we're going to want that. And we want some more hit points. Very good. Okay. Yeah, no. Not going to buy him. Okay. And money's a bit low. So let's grab a mission. How are we doing for time? Yeah, I might call it a bit short soon. Yep, sure, I'll take that. Hunt down whatever's killing the people around the town. It'll be... Well, I hope it is a scrat, because I've never seen a scrat before, so I don't know. Hunt down what kills people in the woods around... What? So... I'm not seeing... Oh, there's 15 undead, but that's not it. But there's tracks over there to something. Down this way. Okay, we got the noble thing. A noble ambition. So we can start doing missions in the noble controlled cities as well. It is scrats. Well, there you go. Some dire wolves, a few scrats. I thought it only said 3. Maybe it's like 8 or something. It's 9. Oh, the scrats are like... They're like ents, aren't they? They're tree-like things. I remember now. I've seen them on the wiki. And I didn't bring everybody back from the reserves, so we've got a few little gaps. Actually, why have we... No. I had half these people on the reserves. I think sometimes it won't put them in the reserves if you get ambushed or something, maybe? Maybe that's what happened. Anyway... We're healed up enough that we should be fine. Hopefully, anyway. You can't reach from there. That's a pain in the butt, you know that? Just going to pause you for the moment, and you can't reach there either. So we'll pause you. Wasn't a great hit, but wasn't too bad, I guess. Okay, switch to your military pick. Good, nice hit there. Yes, they definitely sound like trees. So get up in there. That's going to cost me... So I'm going to have 5 AP left. No, I'll just move to there then. So I can at least do a normal swing. Then I'll move to there and I'll do the full swing next turn. Yeah, your health still isn't great because you've still got a fractured skull, even though it has been treated. Thought it was worth a try. I wanted to see if the chain lightning works against the Scrats. We'll find out later, I guess. I'll get the cat out later as well. Let's get the sword out. Take a swing at him. Okay, she's doing very well as a slinger at the moment. Very good. Really? That's it? One shot and you're done? You have terrible fatigue. I really need to level that up ASAP. Pause your turn. You can move there to be behind T options for later. Spear. Would have been nice to put up a spear wall for last time, but it's not going to happen. Okay. Very good. Yeah, you can wait as well. Damn it, you missed. Get up on there. Not going to complain about that. Just wait there for the moment, I think. Right. Well, wasn't as good as I had hoped, but you know, we do what we can. Yeah, you're probably going to be better off going to there and then shield to protect yourself from that guy, because I've got a feeling he's going to hit pretty hard. Let's see. Good. It does zap them as well. Didn't do much damage, but it's better than nothing. Let's get the cat out as well, because... What? No. I said get the cat out. There we go. Because at this point in time, every little bit's going to help. Okay, now you can move forward, because I didn't move forward first because I wanted her to do her full swing. And then you can move to there, and good hit on him. Well done. Well, there goes our barbarian. Finally starting to get some fights that are a bit more challenging. Bit more dangerous, or maybe I'm just screwing up by the numbers a little bit more. I mean, you know, having my barbarian a little bit out there and you know, is dangerous, but I got a feeling this fight's going to be yeah, pretty hard, considering we don't have many weapons to take those guys on with. We don't really have many axes. This is our only real axe boy now that the berserker is down. You can wait there. Every hit's a good hit. Ooh, that's not nice. Uproot. Shoots something along the ground like a little spear, eh? And you've got your sword. I don't want to just throw you there, though, because then you can get attacked by all three of them. Let's put you over there. You can help on that flank with those three guys, and we'll see how we go. Damn, that's going to hurt. I got to get rid of these dire wolves. There we go. Let's move you over to there and shield wall, I think. What's happened to you? Why can you not attack? Oh, because you're not actually using your axe. You've got your throwing axes out. Silly me. I wonder, does shield split work really well against these guys? Because they are wood. They do technically have shields, do they? Armed with a shield. Yeah, okay, they do. Okay. Let's try stunning one of them. Good. No, that didn't work at all. Damn it. So they can't be stunned. Okay. Every little bit helps. You can move up. A bit more damage. Very good. Move to there. Oh, they don't have... Ah, okay, they don't have armor, they just have a shield. Shield split. Okay. Okay, that's his shield gone. Missed. Okay. Still working on this shield. Okay, that shield's down too. That's good. I don't know that headshots are going to do much against these guys. Ugh. Oh, I thought he killed him. Thank God for that. He didn't. He grew back his shield. He grew back his bloody shield. Oh, man. That was a savage hit. Okay. Gonna try stun again, but yeah, it's not working. Yeah, you may be right. We may have to retreat. I mean, we got 2 of them at half health. But yeah, we're not doing too bad. I mean, we've lost a couple of 3 guys, but okay, his shield is down, so let's do split. And hit 2 of them. What the hell was that? A sapling. God damn it. Man, these scrats are nasty little shits. Big shits. Really. Okay, 4 guys down. Missed. Yeah, conductive he does. Which mean, yeah, I know that means I probably should take him in and get him to start swinging, but another bloody sprout. We did kill that one. No, we didn't kill that one. I'm starting to feel like we need to all get in there and do our bit, I think. Oh, there goes Teopsons. Well, that worked well. Might move you to there. Good, we got rid of that one. Did he spawn another? No, he didn't. Good. 1 down, 2 to go. No, you can't move. I don't think this horrific scream will do anything to them. No. It's worth a try. all going to get in there and get this done. They can't kill us all. Move to there, so no, you can't get attacked by more than one there. That's good. Oops. We might actually make it. Which may have been too soon to say that, but we're so close to getting that one down, and this one is getting closer by the minute as well. I mean, if these things healed like Unholds did, then we'd be really screwed. Right. Well, we got a sapling there, which we've got to take care of, but apart from that... Almost down with that one. Good hit on the sapling. Miss. Come on. Damn it. I was hoping these guys could get rid of the sapling so that I could move Hake into there and then just take a swing at that and finish it. But yeah, we missed the sapling even. Oh, that broke his shield. That was nice. And he grew it back straight away, little bastard. that one's down. Let's just finish off this damn sapling. Come on, hit it for crying out loud. Oh, that was brutal. But look at that. Bernard, Opsons, Amy, Joanna, they all survived. So we only lost 5. Only. So we lost Arn, Bernell, Hermescent, Emmeline, and Cynthorus. Man, we got a lot of junk out of that. Well, a lot of stuff out of that. We got Hermescent's Mansplitter, so if I find someone else for that, that will be good. Yeah, sorry, Cynthorus. That was a... Compared to how the game has gone for me so far. Oh, and now we get attacked by these undead. God damn. And there's 15 of them. No. Oh, and they're all around us. I was going to say we've got to run, but I don't think we can. The mage, yes, we still have the mage. Let's just wait there. Wait there. Wish you could hit him from there, but you can't. Let's take a chance, move forward. Miss, great. Oops, didn't mean to do that. But we are going to do that anyway. Let's get up on there. I don't think we're gonna survive this one. This is going to be like her shield is gone. Let's get the kitty cat out. And are there any close enough to stun? No, there isn't. And I can't even missile any of them. So you can wait. Oh, no, I should have done... Damn it, I should have done Scry to see where they all are. Damn it all. Yeah, with the trees in the way, you've got a bad shot there. There's nothing for you to do there. My only... Like the one thing that I really, really hope is that there is no necromancer with these guys. Because a necromancer will just completely screw us. I mean, the geists are going to be hard enough. Move you to there. I think just get your weapon out and we might get you to there. No, you can go to there. Okay, that's fine. How about you move to there so you might even have a shot at something. Oh, there's a couple of them. We're not seeing much on this side, unfortunately. It's got me a little worried. Gonna let you just wait there for a moment. Damn it, missed. But let's do the scry so we get a good look at everything. Okay, that's good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good. Okay. There's no necromancers, which is good. Switch to your backup weapon, and I think go into riposte for now. Good. One guy's down. You got to come up this way because he needs some support. And let's get in there. You're going to stay there because that's the safest thing to do. Damn it, missed. Get you sort out and get in there. Yes, I know I can see the enemy count on the top part of my screen, Conductive. What I was doing was looking to see if I counted up everybody, I could be sure that there was no necromancers hiding outside. Even though I used the scry, it doesn't uncover the entire map. And so by seeing that there were 15 there and then finding them all on the map after I scried and counting them out, that allowed me to be sure that I was only coming across the Geists and the Werdegangers, the ghouls or zombies, whatever I call them, that I was seeing, because it didn't show me at the start of the combat who it was that I was up against. So it was like I really need to confirm that there are no necromancers, because that would have made the fight just even worse than it already was. One down. One of ours, that is. Missed. Damn it. We cannot afford misses at this time. There goes Amy. Let's go 4. Problem is half the guys are so injured from the previous battle that one hit will take them down. Why can you not hit him with the flail? Invalid target. What do you mean invalid target? He's a zombie. Oh, that's one of my own guys. I just stunned my own guy. How stupid am I? He looked so beat up, I thought he was a zombie. He looked so beat up, I thought he was a zombie, so I stunned him. Yeah, we're all dead. Oh, the cat prevailed. Our numbers are slowly dwindling. Right, how about we stun the right one this time? Wow, the cat's even wavering. I didn't think the cat could. Hopefully that's the end of those two. They've been killed twice now, but I'm not entirely convinced that that always is the case. Now, you're running options. Really needed that to hit. There goes our mage. Try and recover some fatigue. There goes lady. Yeah. We got one guy who's still holding it together amongst the party. Everyone else is fleeing. Oh, great. Oh, did the wizard come back as a zombie as well? I didn't notice. Because the captain's just come back as a zombie as well. Oh, we got no chance. Well, we had no chance anyway, but you know, even these guys trying to flee just... He might get away. He might get away. No one else is going to. I was hoping that maybe I could get this guy close enough to take out one of the Geists, but I think my only option here is to try and flee, but even then... It's essentially a party wipe. There's no way we can recover from this. Okay, so he... Now that he... Like, this is what I don't understand. Now that I'm on that square, how do I get him out? Or do I have to wait for all of the other guys to be standing on the square at the same time? Because there's no option here to retreat. There's only the option up here to retreat from combat. But that sets it for everybody. So I don't know how I actually get him away. Because I can't leave. I hope it's just ending your turn on that square is what does it, because we've got to get out. We've got to get someone to survive. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to just do that. See what I can get out. He got out, good. We might be lucky. We might get Teopsons out as well. Four of us. But you know what? That's 3 of my followers made it out. So that's good. Where have I got to go to get out of here? Let's just go south. Try and get away from those guys, because if I tried to go through the forest, they'd catch me again. I mean, we got to grip a coin. We do have some gear. We can try and recover from this, but this has been a brutal stream. So that must be the noble contracts. Right. Let's have a look at this roster. We have no archers at all. 1 polearm, 1 two-handed, a swordsman, and a flail. We have a lot of equipment. We can immediately armor at least 3 more people. We can handle a couple of archers. Oh, we have a shield rune sigil of radiance. -6 to all adjacent enemies' melee skill and -4 to all adjacent enemies' melee defense. Well, that's nice. We've got to put that on a shield. And we might as well put it on... Well, conductive is here, so we'll put it on conductive shield. There we go. Actually, you're full health, conductive. How did that happen? You and Jasper took no damage at all. Centaro's not too bad, but he's got a broken nose. And Opson, smashed hand, a missing finger, sprained ankle, and light wounds. I wouldn't be surprised if he's a little bit annoyed and is going to leave at some point in the near future. What does the taxidermist think we can do with this stuff that we... So a diapelt mantle. Okay. War dog armor. Additional fur padding. Bone plate. We've got little bits of lots of things. I don't know whether I just sell it all. $400, $250. Done the best we can to heal everybody. I think I'm going to leave the episode here. I'm going to end the stream here, and tomorrow night we will try and recover from this disaster. Although I will warn, I am probably having a tooth extracted tomorrow afternoon, so the stream may or may not happen tomorrow night, depending on how I'm feeling afterwards. That's assuming they are going to pull it for me. Sometimes they refuse to do it straight away and want to do it a week later, but we'll see what happens. But yes, I think We do have some options here. I hate lumberjacks, but we've got a poacher. That's good. We've got an inventor, which is not great, and we've got a boa. We can't really afford too many of those, but we could take a couple of archers straight up if I'm willing to pay the daily cost. Our cost per day has dropped a lot, considering it used to be over 300. It's now down to 76. And T. Opsons is the last of the original party of adventurers that is still around. Have to put him in the middle. Yeah, the obituary will be nice, won't it? Haken, 47 days. Left to die. Amy, 41 days. Left to die. Rigsley, 28 days. Frightened to death by a geist. Eckbert, 14 days. Impaled by Werdegang, a Bernhard. So one of my own guys turned into a ghoul, and a zombie, and came back and killed him. Lady Jocelyn Bear, killed by the zombie, Bernard. Rajan, bitten by the zombie, Joanna. Bernard, clubbed to death by a zombie. Joanna, bitten by a zombie. Arn, crushed by a scrat. Burnell, crushed by a scrat. Synthoris, crushed by a scrat. Emmeline, disemboweled by a scrat. Hermescent, shredded by a dire wolf. That one really annoyed me, that the dire wolves ripped her apart that easily. MWHA, killed by an unhold, and that was the last of the ones that happened just very, very recently. I mean, I think Rambert did happen today as well on the stream, but yeah. Some nice high levels we got to there too with most of those guys. Just so disappointing that we had to lose them at the end there. But anyway, that's going to be it for this stream. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I will hopefully be along tomorrow night. If not, it will be the following night, definitely, and we will try and get this party back on track and see how we go. But I had been thinking before this of starting again, because I thought this party was, I don't know, it wasn't challenging. It challenged. So I might see you when you're on later, T. Opson, because when I get up in the morning, I do have work in the morning. It's late in the afternoon when I've got the dentist appointment, so I will be up and around, so I might see you then. Anyway, thanks a lot. Hope you enjoyed it all, and I will see you all later. Bye.